The winner's character. A daily progress tracking system. Why simplicity wins. This is the easiest and most practical way to bring the winner's character into your daily life, and to track your progress every single day. The reason this system works is because it is simple. Complicated systems don't stick. Only simple, clear, understandable steps lead to real action. The biggest problem most people face is the gap between idea and action. They have the goal, they understand the concept, but they never make the connection to daily behavior. This system is that missing connection. The core framework: goals, systems, progress. Everything starts with a goal, big or small, that is part of your larger vision or dream. Once you have that goal, you break it down into systems, specific actions you repeat every day or every week. When you consistently repeat those systems without losing sight of your destination, you will inevitably arrive there. This is the only reliable path to achieving any goal or dream. The question is, how do you implement clear tools for tracking those actions so that at the end of the key principle, if you can see it, you can change it. If you have no record of what you did or didn't do, you have nothing to analyze and nothing to improve. The moment you start tracking, you gain the ability to optimize. Life becomes a path of continuous improvement rather than a series of random outcomes. How to build your tracking system. The paper method: you don't need any special app or tool to start. A sheet of paper or a whiteboard is all you need, and often the most effective medium because it engages your thinking and imagination directly. There is also a real dopamine reward when you physically mark something as done. Step 1. Create your calendar grid. Draw a simple grid on your paper or whiteboard. On the left, list the days of the week, Monday through Sunday. Across the top, list the dates of the month. Start with 2 weeks to keep it manageable. Step 2. Define your systems, variables. Identify the 1-4 system's recurring actions that align with your goals. Write each system in full below your calendar, including what it is, how long it takes, and which days it applies to. Then assign each system a short letter code to use in the grid. Example systems: rise, early rise, 4:45 a.m., Monday, Sunday, every day. Gym, training, 5:30, 6:30 a.m., Monday, Friday. Eat, nutrition, 3,200 calories per Dalton Y. 4 meals, Monday, Sunday. Vid, YouTube, film 2 videos 9 a.m., 3 p.m. every Monday. Date with partner, every Friday, plan it on Monday. Step 3. Set your planned points. For each system, place a dot in the calendar on every day that system is scheduled. These dots represent planned actions. If a system runs Monday, Friday, leave Saturday and Sunday empty for that row. This gives you an immediate visual picture of what your week and month should look like. Step 4. Track your results daily. At the end of each day or as you complete each system, mark the result. Circle O equals completed. The goal was achieved. Cross X equals not completed. The system was missed. After 30 days, you have a complete visual record of your progress. You can see exactly how consistently you are moving toward your goals, and that awareness alone begins to change your behavior. Building confidence through your word. The deeper purpose of this system is not just productivity. It is the development of unshakable self-confidence. Confidence is built when you believe your own word. Before anyone else believes in you, you must believe in yourself. Every time you set a system and follow through, you prove to yourself that your word means something. Every circle you close is a small act of self-respect. Over time, these small acts compound into a fundamentally different identity, the winner's character. When a system breaks down, burnout and missed sessions are part of the process, not a sign of failure. If a system breaks down twice in a row, treat it as useful data. The system itself may need to change, not your character. Ask yourself, is the schedule too demanding? Try reducing frequency. Is the time of day wrong? Try shifting it. Do I need a rest day built in? Add one. For example, if training 5 days a week isn't working, drop it to Tuesday and Thursday. Lock that in for 1 week, see the results, then expand from there. The system is an endless path of optimization, not a one-time achievement. Starting smart. The first week rule. Do not begin with 10 systems. Start with 1 or 2. Plan only the next 7 days. Watch how it works. Adjust, then add. The goal at the start is not to be perfect. It is to build evidence that the system works and to build the habit of tracking itself. Once a system becomes automatic, when you don't have to think about getting up, going to the gym, or shooting your video, it has become a habit. At that point, it no longer costs willpower. It just happens. That is when you have truly changed, replacing unconscious habits with intentional ones. Right now, you already live on autopilot, but that autopilot is running habits you never consciously chose. Scrolling social media for the first 30 minutes of your morning, reaching for junk food, procrastinating on the project you care about most. These are automatic too. The goal of this system is to consciously break out of those default loops and replace them, one tracked action at a time, with behaviors that actually move you forward. Over time, those new behaviors become your new autopilot. That is when people around you start asking, "What happened to you? Where does all this energy come from?" The answer is not a secret. It is this: you designed your automatic life instead of inheriting one. Quick start summary. Take a sheet of paper or use a whiteboard. Draw a 7-day calendar grid for the next week. Choose 1-2 systems tied to your most important goal. Write each system in full below the grid and assign it a letter. Place dots for every planned day in the grid. Each day, circle what you completed, cross what you missed. At the end of the week, review, adjust, and plan the next 7 days. Repeat, optimize, expand. This is how abstract dreams become daily reality. This is how the winner's character is built. You now have everything you need: a sheet of paper, a pen, one system. That is your starting point. Tonight, not tomorrow, not Monday, tonight, draw your grid. Write down one system that moves you toward your most important goal. Place your dots, and tomorrow close your first circle. Do that for 7 days, just 7. Then come back and tell me what changed. If this hit different for you, share it with one person who needs to hear it, because the winner's character is not built alone. Like, save this video and subscribe, because everything we do here is about one thing: becoming the person you are capable of being. See you in the next one.